Hello there, boys and girls. For the second week in a row, Berg is gone. I don't know where he is. I put up signs, so if you see him, I want you to go get bratwurst. Make sure there's not ketchup on it, and just try to lure him towards you, so we can, because we gotta find him. I don't know where he is. So, in lieu of that, I decided to bring someone who's been on the other side of a serious elfening. It's apostateCourier.
Hi, I'm here to witness devastation at the hand of these goblins.
It's good to finally have someone who has A, seen the other side of some serious stuff, and B, is all in favor of good elf stuff. So you're gonna be the
right away. That poor fanatic.
You're gonna be the first person who's actually on my side.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're playing goblins. Goblins are kind of they're not a good team. I'll say that right off the bat, but they're a very weird team. So they have this guy that we're talking about right now. Oh my god.
No, Asshole Tony.
So Asshole Tony's back. That's right. Asshole Tony's back, and now he's gonna be gone. He's this next game. So goblins have these players that are called they're secret weapons. So basically, goblins are kind of cheaters, and they bring some insane stuff. You can see there's a guy with a chainsaw back there, and there's this guy with the ball and chain, and oh, that's right. So
his dice.
So this is a good start. This is gonna be one of these games. Gut pukes on the ground. The ball's like
and stunned.
And the ball's like right there. So, we don't even have time to talk about. These players, they're called secret weapons.
Yes.
They get to be on the pitch for one drive, and after the drive is over, well, first of all, they're like insanely overpowered, obviously, but they only get to be on the pitch for one drive, and after the drive's over, they get ejected by the ref. Basically, the ref's like, "Hey, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be able to bring a chainsaw onto the field," and they get thrown out. So. Ideally, he would be receiving the kickoff like he did, and then he would spend forever just kind of wailing on my face with a chainsaw and with a giant ball and chain. That ball and chain, by the way, is strength 7. Oh, look what I did.
You passed over the ball. Why would...
Cyanide really likes to path you over the ball.
It really does.
It's fine. It's goblins, so all these little goblins, everyone who isn't the troll, and everyone who isn't the fanatic, the ball and chain guy, they all have strength too. So it's going to be really hard for the goblins to actually kind of punch me, and they also they only have agility access, so they're not going to have blocks, so it's going to be fine, probably.
Taking a quick second to talk about the fanatic. The fanatic is strength 7, but you don't actually directly throw blocks with him. Move him, and when you move him, it's one of the 4 primary cardinal directions: north, south, east, west.
Yep.
And it goes to, randomly, one of the 3 squares in that direction. If it goes into a square with a player in it, it automatically throws a block.
Either team.
Either team? Oh, that's right. They can hit their own players with strength 7.
You can kill your own players.
So they're really, really good on the line. But... Oh, the other big thing about them is they get to throw as many blocks as they have movement if they run into someone every time, which is really cool.
Which is only 3 movement, but if you're playing against a team that is like heavily caged up and there's a lot of targets, you can do some serious work. You can also, obviously, kill your own players. You can also surf yourself, apparently. CongoJack told me that during this match.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If the movement would take you off the board, like if you're on the sideline and you're trying to go either north or south and you roll poorly, you'll go straight off the edge. Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is. It's fantastic.
Goblins are really cool. So the other player, who I believe this turn is going to try to do some stuff, the other secret weapon that's on the pitch. He has a third one called the Bombardier, and trust me, we're going to get to the Bombardier, don't worry.
Oh, God.
There's some stuff happening there. The other player is the Chainsaw.
Yes.
So, the Chainsaw, in order to do stuff, like throw blocks, he has to roll a 2+ when he tries to throw the blocks. If he rolls a 1, the Chainsaw kicks back on him, and he can, like, kill himself. And because he has Chainsaw, he gets, like a +3 to injury, so it's really easy for him to kill himself. But
don't they completely skip the block and just go straight to the armor roll with a +3 from the Chainsaw?
Yep, if you don't get the Chainsaw to kick back on you, and you go to throw the block against your opponent, you skip the dice rolls, the block dice, and just go straight to the armor value. And they get a +3 to that. Which is good against elves, because we're all armor value 7, and most of us have block or dodge, or both. So the Chainsaw can do some serious work.
And Zanzibar Jones is right there.
And Zanzibar Jones is right there. It's acceptable losses, don't worry.
No.
Zanzibar Jones armor value 8, so he's that much better. Oh, that's right.
Oh, his trolls are so worthless.
This troll, though.
Oh, that skill line is so magical.
Block is dubs. He got dodge is a dubs. He got a third dubs, and he took pro. So pro is a skill that whenever you would use a team reroll, you can choose to use the pro skill, and you roll a 3+, and if you get it, you get to use a reroll without having to use a team reroll. So it's great on a player like a troll, because you can reroll vanity blocks, like if you get a push-push. Oh, here comes the interrogator to go for the ball.
And the dodge. Oh, no, it was the going for it he failed. Okay.
Yeah, he has stunty. He has stunty, so he can get in there.
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. It's just,
So,
not even going to do a thing.
he's not even going to be able to do a thing. I'm gonna try to score as fast as possible because, like I said, the chainsaw and the fanatic can only be on the field for one drive. So if I can score like now, then
Let me guess, making the throw to Zanzibar and just running him up with 2 TFIs?
no, I'm going with Elrond.
Oh, okay. I suppose. Nerves of Steel.
And also, Elrond is a shiny new Agility 5 player, and that's really good.
Yes, it is.
And Elrond doesn't have like block or anything, so I basically just want to shove SPP at his face as fast as possible.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because movement 8, Agility 5, it's really good.
Oh, man, the way's even clear now because of that KO.
Okay, so the Pogoer isn't a secret weapon, and the Pogoer is pretty cool, but he's KO'd now, so we're not going to talk about him. I forgot how hot this game is. This game just goes in fuego like immediately.
And you said I was going to be on your side, but I'm not feeling it.
What?
I'm not. It's just, it's going too well.
You can't root for goblins. Come on. No,
I'm not
it's
rooting
fine.
for goblins. I'm not rooting for goblins. It's just, I feel like it should be a little harder. I feel like he
It's
should
like-
get a little more use out of his secret weapons, and it's just not going to happen. He never threw a single chainsaw block.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not going to.
He's out of rerolls, but the thing is, he's playing down team value, and normally if you'll remember, I think someone got a bribe a couple matches ago. Bribes, if you fail fouls, they let you reroll to stay back in.
Someone got a bribe or 3 a few matches ago.
And so CongoJack, the Goblin team, induced 3 bribes. So he's going to be able to, you'll see right here.
Okay.
He's going to be able to roll his bribes.
Good to know. Goblins actually get a discount on bribes. They get them at 50,000, whereas everyone else gets them at 100,000.
Yeah, and he had just enough for 3. So the Fanatic re-rolled his bribe and he's back in. And I believe the Chainsaw as well.
Now, the real danger here is taking too many secret weapons at the same time, because they're one-shots, basically, unless you have bribes.
Yep.
So taking too many leaves you with less special players, and without your special players, you're going to lose. Almost guaranteed. Goblins are pretty much carried by their big guys and their secret weapons especially.
Mm-hmm.
And the unfortunate thing about the Fanatic is that, well, sometimes you just miss outright. And when there's only one player in the way, you only have a 1 in 3 chance of actually entering that square.
Luckily for him, though, that was a quick snap, so he just gets to throw it. He could have punched me if he would have hit me, so... Yeah, this is only quick snap. And yeah, the reason you don't field all your secret players, obviously, it's like that. So he's saving the Bombardier for the second half.
Yeah.
He's basically trying to delay that as long as possible so that he can get kind of max value out of all of his crazy players. This match. It's only turn 3, and he's out of his rerolls. It's crazy.
Well, to be fair, he only had 2.
Yeah, that's fair. And so yeah, that's oh no,
Fire on the shelf.
Off on the shelf. I guess that's like part of the strategy is you're like, maybe I'm not gonna roll that. Well, goblins kind of do roll a lot, especially with that chainsaw. You want to use your rerolls to keep him alive, but I guess the 2 rerolls was his decision because I'm sure he has enough money. So that's kind of how goblins operate. Is they look at this, like look.
They get 3 shots at it, but when it's a 1 in 3 every time, which is exactly how you position, by the way.
Yep.
Like this is the perfect setup for anti-fanatic shenanigans.
Yeah, you just want to make a bunch of just spread out, but not too much.
A bunch of gaps. Yeah.
So the thing about goblins is they try to just destroy you as early as possible. Oh, I'm gonna come look at this fanatic. Look how tired he is. That's a tired boy.
Well, that iron ball is as big as he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Piling on does a thing.
Yeah, we've seen piling on. Yeah, so I don't talk about that. But yeah, piling on takes out another elf, and this is what goblins do. They basically just try to destroy your team as fast as possible, and if they can do it, then they stand a chance of maybe winning, and if they can't, then they maybe don't. I can't believe him.
Yeah, chainsaw on the dragon.
I can't believe he's going for the dragon. There are so many better players, like my whole front line.
Well, what better way to kill a dragon than with the chainsaw?
That's true. Oh, the dragon, he knows he's Berg's favorite. I'm sure of it.
Well, he kind of wears his favoritism on his sleeve, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a pity he's not the one watching this right now, so...
Still looking for him, by the way. He's out there somewhere.
We'll find him. It's fine.
I know where he is, but I'm not telling anybody. So we've seen trolls before, right? So we know about really stupid.
Yeah, the only really notable thing about goblins is obviously they get 2 of them.
Uh-huh.
And they can actually make use of a feature which I have been told might come up later in this match.
There perhaps could be some throw teammate shenanigans.
And I don't have... Did that happen at all?
No, that was humans. And the only other opportunity in which that would be possible was the all halflings team.
And it was all halflings, so...
We don't talk about the all halflings team.
But yeah, we'll talk about that when it happens.
Mm-hmm. So there's a gigantic cage all the way back here, and there's a gigantic hole. So I think I'm just gonna run. Run over here. Obviously. Oh, right. I should go for the chainsaw just because he's a pain in my ass, and
he doesn't have dodge. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike every other goblin, he doesn't have dodge.
And that's that because. Yeah.
Plus the +3 to chainsaw.
And the stunty doing a thing.
That's right. So stunty turns a 9 into a casualty. So Zanzibar just gets some free SBB.
Pretty much.
Thanks for playing, kid.
Well, that's the fate of chainsaws.
Mm-hmm.
And interestingly enough, fanatics have a similar problem. If they're ever knocked down, they're just gone.
Yeah.
Not permanently, but I mean they're gone.
They will die very easily. Elves though, I'm never gonna punch. First of all, I'm never gonna punch his trolls, but I'm definitely never gonna get a chance to punch his strength 7 fanatic. So it's basically gonna have to be him rolling like he did that very first block, which is like a 2-1-1 and killing himself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or the mythical rare triple skulls.
Which right now wouldn't have to be a hex skull, but
yeah, it very well could have been. So the stage has been set.
Yeah, I see it.
For throw teammate shenanigans.
The stage has also been set for leaf shenanigans.
There's a lot of... I will promise you, hand to heart, I will promise you next turn, some shenanigans are going to happen. Either him or me or both.
Well, that's what the field is... Oh.
Another elf is gone. But that's fine. I don't need that many elves.
Well, you're elves. Of course you don't.
Exactly. So, the throw teammate touchdown can happen from here, because... When you, he would hand off to one of his goblins, throw teammate, the goblin would have to make first of all, he'd have to make all the rolls that go into throwing goblins, which includes not eating and killing your own goblins.
Yeah.
But if he can get that ball through all my tackle zones to one of those goblins, throw it, and then it lands on its feet with an agility roll, and then it also gets thrown far enough that it can actually score, then he can totally score this turn.
Oh man, he's even setting up in case he screws up.
Yeah.
Not only is he going big, he's doing it wise.
He is going conservatively huge, and that's an important skill to have as goblins.
Yes.
Is to be able to say fuck it, but also I am a safe person.
There's no such thing with goblins. Oh man, here we go.
That's
here
true.
we go. Just walking through. Oh no.
Oh goodness.
But the ball got to where it needed to be.
He got the ball there.
What a hero. Witness Captain Star.
With his final breath before he lost consciousness, he got the ball right to the person who's standing next to Zanzibar. Also, I can score from here.
Well, of course you can. You're elves. I mean, it's not even a question.
No. Oh my. Okay. And so my immediate first thought is not to protect the ball with Zanzibar. It's just to get real creepy. Because I wanna punch all these goblins, and I also want to score. I'm also trying to decide who I want to score with. You can see Elven Cheerleader.
It's 1 point off, yeah.
Yeah, she's 1 away from a level. And Elrond is, a touchdown away from a level? Yeah, he's at 28. So, I could get 2... Oh, and I knocked out a 15-year-old boy. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
If I can get the ball from the Elven Cheerleader to Elrond, then I can pick up 2 levels in 1 turn, and that's pretty good.
It's okay. He probably deserved it.
Who? Me?
No. The...
Oh, a 15-year-old boy.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's go.
Oh man.
I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Oh man.
Like, this part's easy.
Uh oh.
It's fine.
Okay.
That's what you save the team reroll for.
Yeah, pretty much. That's also why things like pass are so good, because they give you free ones that you don't have to worry about, and you don't waste anything if you fail them.
If Long Bombadil was a thrower, I probably would have tried to spring him free before, and then make that throw.
Yeah, but someone fucked that up.
Was it me?
It was you.
Oh no. Why would I do that? Problem though.
You have to GFI?
I have to GFI. I know the thread would kill me if I didn't GFI.
No.
So,
no, you didn't have a reroll.
Exactly. I know this, like, the way this game was going and the way the thread was reacted.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's fair.
And I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this choice. Elven Cheerleader badly hurt, that's fine.
It's
I
fine.
got my level.
He got his level, he's safe. That's the important thing.
The Elven Cheerleader is checked out of this match. Goodbye.
He did his thing, and he's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's safe. Oh, sorry, you used a female pronoun earlier for Elven Cheerleader.
I'm assuming that the Elven Cheerleader is the same Elven Cheerleader that's on the sideline.
Speaking of gender stuff, the person that Zanzibar Jones is based on, that's the name of a real person, by the way, is a chick, so...
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, we should talk about the history of Zanzibar Jones.
The history of Zanzibar Jones. Zanzibar Jones III is a friend of mine, who has very eccentric parents, and has such a baller name, I had to try to get it included in the team.
Not in this team, though.
Not this team. No, I tried first to get it into the Necromantic team last time as, what was it, a replacement werewolf or something?
It was several...
Or was it white? I don't remember. It was just any time that a naming thing came up after a certain number of games. There was
a small group of Zanzibar Jones supporters, small cartel, if you will.
Yeah.
And they always managed to get Zanzibar to be maybe the second or third top name, but never the first. And so, this opportunity to get Zanzibar Jones in as a blitzer, I took it, and it has been paying fantastic dividends. I'm happy with Zanzibar Jones.
Yeah. Oh, I'm incredibly happy that Zanzibar Jones ended up with plus agility. It's kind of hilarious because the person that she's based on is clumsier than fuck. And the fact that they got Leet right away is also hilarious because this person didn't really understand how to jump for the longest time.
What?
Yeah, like anytime it was just this running gag where someone would say jump, and she'd try, and she wouldn't get more than 6 inches off the ground.
Oh, well,
like she didn't understand how ankles and legs function.
That's what happens when I try to jump too. So I totally forgot that this goblin has sidestep, and I was just going to kind of push them backwards, but because they have sidestep and because they have stunty, I decided the best way to stop them is just to build a physical wall in front of them. So, like, normally, that goblin would have just been able to stunty, 3+3+, and get away.
Well, now they have to do it 5 times. Holy crap.
And now they're gonna have to go. Now they're gonna have to go through this way. Oh my god, the Dauntless Goblin.
Dauntless.
I forgot.
I missed Dauntless.
I forgot to mention Dauntless.
Going huge. Almost literally.
Dauntless, you roll your strength versus their strength. And there's like, I've proven that I don't know rolls well.
Yeah.
But the point is, if you succeed a Dauntless roll, you get to take on the strength of your opponent. And so that goblin took on strength 3, plus the assist from the other goblin meant that he got to throw 2db. And that's a doubles as well, because that's a normal skill roll, or general skill roll. So
yeah, isn't it just a 2+ for this particular roll because it's your strength? You have to roll enough extra on a single die to match theirs or exceed. I can't remember. It's been so long since I.
Yeah, I believe it's a 2+, no matter how you want to slice it. Oh no, loose cannon. That's fine though.
Oh, badly hurt. Okay, whatever. You're really hemorrhaging elves, though. The second half is going to be rough.
It's kind of piling up a little bit.
Well, maybe some of the chaos will come back. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Mm-hmm. It's fine.
Yeah, this is what goblins do, though. Like, I may have scored really early, and even if I didn't score really early...
Is he going to go huge?
He's going to try to go huge.
Oh, man.
So here's how throw teammate works. You roll a bunch of dice, and then when you succeed them, he's down here now.
Oh, man.
So not only did he roll all the dice with no rerolls necessary to throw teammate, when you throw your teammate, it scatters like it would an inaccurate pass. He scattered all the way down, which means Zanzibar can reach him, but he can't blitz.
Go huge.
So that was like a 5% chance of being perfect.
And it was.
And the worst I can do is stand next to this goblin and hope he fails that dodge to score.
And you have to roll a bunch of dice to do it, even with leap.
Yeah, I have to roll just a couple dice. It's not
GFIs.
terrible. So also I'm gonna try to if I can blitz, I'm gonna try to. But I decided I just want to block this guy.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's see here. The dice. There's the 2+ leap, 2+ dodge, and then 2 GFIs. So.
Yep.
4 2+s, which is enough to be scared about failing.
Yeah.
With only 1 reroll available. Oh, unless you're just going to try to punch the goblin out of the way.
Well, I was trying to build a world in which I could punch a player away and not have to make the dodge, because obviously Zanzibar doesn't have dodge. But that's not really, without knocking down that goblin, that's not really possible. So yeah, so I'm just gonna blitz this clown. Why not? Unfortunately, it's with a wrestler, but I get the 6, so
yeah,
it's all good.
Oh, that worked out. Whatever.
So that is kind of the hard part of playing against goblins. Is goblins are really bad when you start to get into higher team values, just because they have a lot of dodge, and by that point, a lot of people have enough tackle and enough block to start cleaning up. But so here goes Zanzibar. Leap fine, dodge 1, and now 2 GFIs to.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. So not only does Squish have to make the dodge away from me to score. Oh no. Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay.
I thought no, pro. It's pro.
Well, whatever. Even without it, it would have been fine.
Yeah,
it would have been a turnover.
But I wanted to take him to the turf. I would have been able to wrestle. I would have been able to wrestle a troll.
Yes, you would have. But I mean,
it would have been awesome.
He had block. It wouldn't have ended. And you had wrestle. It wouldn't have ended the drive.
Yeah. I just really wanted to take that guy to the turf, but he got the pro, and he was able to punch me.
And that's why pro is really good on big guys, because shit like that happens.
Yeah, it's crazy. So again, no more rerolls. Squish has to make the dodge and also roll 2 GFIs. One of them is a GFI into the end zone, and we know that that's the worst GFI that you have to roll.
2+. He's good.
He got it though.
Her teammate going hugest.
So let's rewind. Let's step back in time to turn 2 of this match.
Yeah.
Would you have expected that this game is now competitive?
No, I wouldn't have. Even slightly.
It's competitive on the scoreboard, but he's running out of bribes. He had 3. I believe he just used his 3rd.
Who did he use it on is the question. I didn't actually notice the cat's box.
Hold on. The chainsaw maybe? Oh, I can't tell. I didn't leave the things up high enough. Oh yeah, so here's a touchback. And, he get the ref, so he gets another bribe. Hey, look at that.
Damn it. Like, that came up in my match against New. And it didn't really matter, because elves, you don't have enough of them to be reliably fouling over and over. But with goblins, getting that result is a blessing. This was a very one-sided kickoff result.
So he's gonna get a free. I don't. Oh, he might not have even fielded, because he's coming into this match with 15 players. That should be said.
Yeah.
Like, goblins are cheap enough that you can you basically bring in secret weapons and enough players to field 11, and then you could just bring in a bunch of people to like take over when your whole team dies and or
get sent off.
You get sent off, yeah.
Because you definitely do need those extras, and they're really cheap. It's like what, 40,000, the same as zombies.
Yep.
So there's no question about how many goblins you bring. You bring as close to 16 as you possibly can.
The only
oh yeah, let's just dodge through all the tackle zones. That's fine.
Cyanide pathing. The only what's the word? Secret weapon I see on the field is the bombardier. And because I think he saved I Oh, and the dice log has already gone past. Whatever. Something happened. He still has at least one bribe though, and I decided that the best thing to do with Zanzibar is because I wanna get over there.
Yeah.
And kind of fill in that hole, and because I can do insane crap like this, and that's a 2+, 2+,
Yep.
2+.
Because agility 5 into 1 tackle zone is as if the tackle zone wasn't there.
Yep. Unfortunately,
Not having dodge.
no. And then
Why didn't you just stand next to him?
because I want it to be over here. I don't know. Standing. So the bombardier gets to he gets to basically throw a pass, but instead of throwing a pass, he throws a bomb. And when the bomb lands, it's like in a 3x3 and the circle around it. So like every square around the middle square. I forget. Do they just have to roll armor? I don't think there's any modifiers to that. But because it's a pass and because the ball's sailing through the air, I can catch the bomb and throw it back. And then he could catch the bomb and throw it back. And then I could catch the bomb and then throw it back. And this could keep going forever until someone fails. Or it could just land and kill me.
Can it also be intercepted, or...?
Yeah. That would be when I throw the bomb over someone, it would be an interception.
But if you throw it directly to someone, do they get a normal catch or not? I don't play with goblins enough to really know off the top of my head. Okay. So really the ideal place to throw it would be, oh, well, okay.
Yeah, if you're throwing it to Elrond, you're going to be... I mean, tackle zones make it harder, but what he decided he wants to do is foul Zanzibar and also try to stop me at the same time. So with the bomb, that's not really possible because the bomb can mess you up a little bit if the bomb fumbles and and so here's the other bribe.
Such a waste.
It gives him a chance to come in here with Elrond. That player has leap also. The Pogoer is just the worst. We haven't even had a chance to talk about the Pogoer. He's been around for a while, but he just
leap, very long legs. So he leaps as though he had agility 4. He has diving catch for some stupid reason. It's a bad skill. Don't take it.
Right. The Pogoer is 1 square movement faster, and he's not a secret weapon, so normally he gets to be on the field the whole match, but he's gone now. So
okay, I should clarify. It's a bad skill on stunty teams. It has a place in teams that have a really strong passing game because it gives a +1 to catch rolls when it's an accurate pass, and it allows you to attempt a catch when the ball scatters into a square next to the player. So it makes passing a lot more reliable. But with stunty, it's not going to happen anyway, so there's no point.
Yeah, agility 5's great. Elrond's scored.
Of course.
I love agility 5. I love it so much.
Oh, hey, we're about to see what player he has out. Of course, now it's going to be...
Yep. Oh, and something happened with the camera. It's messed up, so I don't have to look at the cheerleader.
Yeah.
This is a good match. Oh, and that's the first half, so we'll see for the second one. I don't know why this happened again, but it did. So bye!
Later.